Welcome to Naked Man Blogging. This is July 4th, 2008, and I am your host, Naked Man Blogging. It is Independence Day, our nation's greatest holiday. It stands for the United States of America. It stands for citizenship, because on this day, in 1776, we established the fundamental right to become citizens. And that required people to actually take a stand on citizenship, on building a nation from where there was none. Where there were 13 colonies that many citizens liked the situation that they were in, and many of the colonies kind of wavered about where they would want to be. But today there's 50 colonies, the United States of America. And I think that despite this being our greatest holiday, across those 50 states, most people see today as fireworks, barbecue, and beans. And that is sad. Citizenship, what does it mean to you? I will argue that if we all embrace our citizenship as individuals aggressively, and I mean swing it like we're swinging for home runs. If citizenship was a bat, every time we swung it, it would hit a home run. If we look at our citizenship and embrace it in such a fashion, the world, not just the United States, but the world will be a better place, because we will be a stronger nation. And we will be strong not because we have more guns, bullets, and bombs. We will be strong because we have a concept of pride in ourselves, and that will lead to a pride in the concept of democracy of our nation. And the spirit that brought us across the ocean to escape tyranny, and that caused us to move across the land from one ocean to another, it was a magnificent spirit that I think, again, for the most part, we take for granted now. And that puts our nation, our families, our communities at peril. You know what? If we hold ourselves to the standard that the forefathers held themselves to, we would, without a doubt, be the nation that all would aspire to be, not the nation that many aspire to take down a notch. We have friends all over the world that are our friends by convenience. The Chinese, the Russians, even the Europeans. They like us when we're good for them. It is upon us to like ourselves all the time. And when they see that strength, they will like us because we are a great nation of people that are focused on being the best we can be. When we're the nation that basically says, if it's good for us, it's good for the rest of the world. And what I mean by that is life, liberty, and the pursuit of justice is a standard that we expect in our country, religiously, patriotically, with fervor, maybe even with a little bit of nuttiness. And we spread that mantra throughout the rest of the world by letting them understand that we don't just mean citizenship, the rights that are accorded to us as citizenship is good for us. We need to let them know that we believe that whether you are a tribesman in the Kalahari or you are a citizen in a rice field in China, we believe that you deserve the same type of standing on planet Earth as we do. When people know that, the whole world will change and a lot of things will just go away. You know what? Maybe some people that hold on to power through force and intimidation will be upset, and they will try to raise an issue, maybe even create a situation that will cause us to stand up for what we believe. But those people cannot prevail if the citizens below them say that, you know what, the United States of America is serious about spreading the gospel of democracy and citizenship throughout the world. You know, that first paragraph of the Declaration of Independence is strong, strong medicine. I believe it is the strongest paragraph ever written in the United States of America, in the history of the United States of America. I mean, think of some of the things that I can go through on this. When in the course of human events, they don't say when in the course of American events. They say human events. Humans, that's a pretty big group. I don't think that excludes anybody. It becomes necessary for one people. We are one people within this group, and by extension all people are one people. But right now these men were talking about one people separating themselves from another group of people, and if you think about it, they actually separated themselves from Great Britain. Although it was the king and the nobility they were focused at, I think in the Declaration of Independence it was clear that they said, well, those who stand underneath the throne are part of the problem, as long as they stand underneath the throne. So you're one people, you choose to be that way. We are going to be somewhat different. We're going to stand up as a group against you as a group. And that means basically, you know, like the snake flag, don't tread on me. Step on one, you step on all. The separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and nature's God entitle them. I think that goes back to humans. Humankind, mankind, these are concepts in this first paragraph that say that we're really not special, but we're going to demand these rights so that we can pursue life and liberty and set a course that we choose, not what a group of elitists choose. And I think that as citizens, we have stepped away from this concept in the Declaration of Independence. And we are now basically lazy, letting other people do our bidding for us. And then we're mad and we play the blame game when things don't go well. I believe in my heart that if we grasp citizenship by the small end of the battle and swing it like a bat, we will basically bring prosperity back to our country and to the world as it has never been. And there is no reason that as a nation we should ever have to go backwards when it comes to prosperity. We are not a weaker nation. There are not fewer of us. We don't have less technology. We don't have fewer tools. We have more of everything. And I think that means there should be more prosperity in this country. And I think prosperity for us and the rest of the world begins with every individual in this country grasping the concepts of citizenship, embracing it wholeheartedly, and demanding it for their community, for their neighbors, and then for the whole world. Have a happy 4th of July. I hope that when tomorrow rolls around, you will be thinking about citizenship. When September 3rd rolls around, you'll be thinking about citizenship. And by the time July 4th, 2009 comes around, you'll have been so energized by understanding and embracing the privileges of citizenship that we will be even stronger economically, educationally, spiritually, and philosophically. We are the greatest nation. That is a building project. That is what we call a project. My grandmother used to say, you have to keep your shoulder on the plow if you want to harvest something. Many of us forgot where the plow was. How about finding the plow of citizenship, and let's harvest a better nation this coming year.